And it's Bryce! Yay! You can be here. This is my stuffy. This is Bryce Lee, the Space Kitty.
He's a good boy.
So Bryce Lee, the Space Kitty here, he has his own stuffies too. Welcome back. He's no good to me, Dad. It's a Riley episode! Yay! Riley, what'd you bring us today? What are we looking at? We are of course on Live-ish, if you didn't know.
If you didn't know, get out! I'm just kidding.
Riley, what'd you bring today?
Well, I brought some stuffed animals because every single time we go out and like do anything, you always get like action figures, and I always bring home like stuffies.
I believe we said that once on the show
Yep.
too. Is that, Riley has an obscene amount of stuffies. As a matter of fact,
so
we didn't even bring all the stuffies to get to the
This
shoot.
isn't even half of
It's
them.
not. We were like, how about we just bring the newer stuffies and we'll leave some of the other stuffies. And of course, I can't let you have your stuffy show without me throwing in my 2 cents. I've got stuffies too, but generally speaking, the stuffies come from you or Kyra, because this was a Christmas gift. He actually came in a mug. He was in a mug, and then this came with it.
He's got such spindly little limbs.
What is this? What be that there? Whom is that there? What is that there? Them there thing? That thing them there?
This is Coraline because I love Coraline.
Sweet Coraline, ba ba
Ba.
ba.
Yeah, pretty much. I love that movie very much. And this is a birthday gift.
Birthday gift. This was a Father's Day gift from the two of them. I usually don't have Funko Pops, but I have a stuffy modeled after a Funko Pop. You guys got me a Wolverine, and there's somewhere, I couldn't find it before the shoot, but there's also a kind of like a superhero squad little Wolverine as well, who is also a stuffy. So it's a Funko stuffy. I don't even think they make the Funko stuffies anymore. There was actually there was a small line of them, and they were like the originals, because I think like Wolverine was one of the originals. Next.
He has already made one appearance, but I love him.
He's back.
I love him very much. He's also covered in fur. But look at him. Ugh. Look at it all.
I was up my nose.
It all gets stuck to his hat.
Does he still have coins under his hat?
No, they fell out. I was still gonna make him a coin purse to shove under there.
You could probably go to
I could
Etsy
probably
and
get
find
one.
actual
Yeah.
what are they? What are they? Bells.
And then he could have his bells. I love him.
Would he have?
He's still got a dumpy.
You can give him a whistle and he'd have his bells and whistles. This one, for some reason, was yours. This was your stuffy. This is part of your stuffy collection, and then you decided, Dad needs this. Dad deserves this more. And when I'm like, oh no, this is from your collection. You need to keep it. And you're like, no, Dad, this is yours now. So I have a little chibi Flareon. I think came from a Comic-Con that was specifically from Riley's collection that Riley, little tiny baby Riley, decided that Dad had to have. So he sits up there amongst the action figures.
I did that all the time.
You did that all the time?
Yeah, I used to give people stuff from my stuff and just be like,
It's yours now.
Yeah, it's yours.
It's yours now.
I'd be like, I still love it, but it's yours. My best friend in all of the world. Minecraft B.
Mm-hmm.
I love him. I forced Dad to buy this for me because he was the only one left. And he's also covered in hair. I have a cat that lives in my room, and she doesn't leave them alone ever.
And we have Bryce, and like we said, we have
Bryce
Bryce,
and the
and we have
kittens.
Chase, and the nameless one that hasn't been named yet. But by
I
the time
love
the
him.
release of this video, it'll probably be named.
Maybe.
So during the we went on a shopping trip for Riley's birthday, and for whatever reason, Riley decided for her birthday I had to have the Rocket Raccoon.
Yeah.
Love it. I think the same line makes they make the Star Wars
Hi,
stuff, and
Bryce.
I was always pestering about this one. I'm like, oh, I like this one, but I don't buy stuffies, and then I always pester you about the Tauntaun too. Like, I love the Tauntaun. What's the other? Oh, there's another guy in this line. What? Spider Ham is in this line as well.
I haven't seen that at all.
I've seen him once, but
Does he sound like John Mulaney?
I don't remember. He does have a voice box like them though, because they all have voice boxes.
He better sound like John Mulaney.
Or what? We're gonna strike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be like, no.
Just cut out the voice box and like put his stand up or something in there instead.
Yeah, absolutely. That would be so funny. I would do that. Squishmallow. Oh,
And it's
hey!
Bryce! Yay! You can be here. This is my stuffy. This is Bryce Lee, the Space Kitty.
He's a good boy.
So Bryce Lee, the Space Kitty here, he has his own stuffies too. He has Baby Bacon. We see there's Baby Bacon. That made an
Baby
appearance once
Bacon.
before. If I throw it across the room, he goes chasing after it.
You love him.
He loves Baby Bacon, and I have pictures of him hugging Baby Bacon. And then Baby Bacon, for some reason, disappeared. We couldn't find Baby Bacon for a real long time, so he got a second kitty cat. I don't know what that one is. Money. I mean, they're all like they're
Lucky
pickle.
Cat.
Lucky Cat. So he got a Lucky Cat. So maybe he'll donate Lucky Cat to Chase. Maybe that would be Chase's stuffy, but. There's Lucky Cat. So there's Baby Bacon and Lucky Cat. Actually, I think Lucky Cat was on the show because Baby Bacon was missing at the time. Isn't that right, Bryce?
Mr. Bryce lost him, Baby Bacon.
Bryce is like, I took my turn, so now you get to take your turn again. So go ahead.
He's a good boy.
Isn't that right? Look, he's smiling. He's got the smiles. I'm smiling.
Purring. Squishmallow, Wolf. It's the only Squishmallow that I own, but I love him very much. These were like really insanely popular. People would just go out to just buy shit tons of them.
Are they available everywhere? I know that one was exclusive to Dorney Park.
Yeah,
Is
we
that
got
correct?
this one at Dorney Park.
But they're available
I think-
everywhere?
Yeah, there's a couple that, like the one that Kyra got was only at Disney or Disney.
Dorney. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't know
'cause
why
that
I said
was
Disney, 'cause
named
that one was the
The
Hawk.
Talon. After the Talon
Yeah.
roller coasters.
But this one, I believe you can get anywhere. But I love him. He's so soft.
My stuffy, look at my stuffy, he's smiling still. This is my final stuffy. So Rocket Raccoon, I ended up with Rocket Raccoon, and of course we had to have Goose. Is this Goose? It is Goose. Because in the comics, Goose isn't Goose. In the comics, he's Chewie. They named him Goose for the movies because they wanted to get away from the Star Wars references and make references towards Top Gun. Took me a while to figure out his face, though, because, I thought this was his nose. And I don't think that's his nose. Well, maybe it is his nose. I don't know.
That's
This is his
That's
mouth.
his nose. That's his
I think I was thinking this was his nose, and I'm like, well, if this is his nose, why is his mouth over here? But this is his mouth. And then, of course. Bryce is interested in it. Only reason why Goose came with me is because he was on clearance. Because there was Goose that was on clearance, and then Spider-Ham was also in the pile, but he was not in clearance. That's why Spider-Ham did not come with me. Nor the Tauntaun, nor the Wampa. There's a really cool Wampa. I think I'm going to end up with the Porg, even though I don't like the Porgs that much. All right.
Every time he sees them, he goes, "Fuck porgs."
Fuck Porgs! It goes. Chewbacca eats them in the movie. You know he does. They sit there watching them eating their brethren. Like, the other Porg's like, yeah.
I guess we'll go
I'm out. That was my last. That was
old to
That was-
most recent.
Okay. This is the highlight of the videos.
This is the Pusheen.
Soft and squishy.
Yeah. This is the first Pusheen I ever got, and we were on vacation to the beach, and it was on our ride home that we stopped off at this like candy store thing. I don't know why. It was cool though. And I saw this and I was like, "Mom, Pusheen, I want him." And so I got him.
End of story.
Yeah, pretty much it. And I love him.
And it led to just like
An obsession.
just like how the DC figures was like, oh, I'm just gonna get Batman, and then I ended up with Batman and more Batman and more Batman, and then you end up with the Flash, and then you get like a Flash 2-pack, and now you have Cyborg, and you need to get the movie Cyborg that always seems to have busted hips. I'm just kidding.
Anyway. Obsession time.
Mm-hmm.
I grabbed this big boy.
Mm-hmm.
He's long. He is soft. He is squishy.
You know he's squishy. I think this is the one I got you for Christmas, isn't it? Yes.
He's so soft.
They make 2 trips all the way out to like the other end of Pennsylvania, the ass end of Pennsylvania, twice. Because once we were Christmas shopping, I was Christmas shopping with you for Kyra.
Mm-hmm.
And you're, oh, I like this. I'm like, no, we're buying for Kyra. And then I had to make a totally separate trip later on to buy the damn Pusheen. I should have just bought it anyway. Should have just got it. That was a fruitless story, but
I love him. I love him anyways. And the last one.
This Pusheen.
Last one. He's a dragon.
Rawr.
This was a birthday gift.
Birthday gift?
From that one. Again. You.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was a birthday gift.
Birthday.
I don't think it was a birthday gift.
Birthday.
No, it was just a gift.
Just a gift?
I think it was just a gift because everybody. It was a trip that I took with Kyra, and we brought something home for everybody. So it's just a gift.
It's a half birthday gift because it was my birthday when you brought it.
It was
home.
a post gift birthday gift, but it wasn't for your birthday. It was just because everybody got something.
Either way, I love him. He's the highlight of my life.
That is Riley's Stuffy collection.
Not really.
Would you like to see more of Riley's Stuffy collection? Well, you gotta let them wanting more. Do you want to see more? Let us know in the comments below. Like, comment, and subscribe, and tell specifically tell us about your Stuffy collection, and